So today's video I'm going to be showing you guys I guess how to prepare for postpartum and after labor. My labor story is kind of, it's not that much of a big story. I actually had a really blessed delivery. Everybody at the hospital was saying how blessed I was to have a delivery that I had. But I am going to be showing you guys how to take care of yourself. For you guys girls down there, you might not know, but there's a lot of videos out there that show you how to take care of yourself after labor, and so I'm just gonna be showing you like how I took care of myself after labor. And yeah, so the baby's here. I gave birth on the 17th of July, so Zoe is finally here. So that's why I've been kind of MIA, because it's new. I'm a new mom, so I'm learning also. So first things first is my labor story. I gave birth in the afternoon, but I was in labor like in the morning, like the day before. So I actually went into the hospital like around 6 p.m. And they didn't admit me because I wasn't open, I wasn't dilating enough. So I had to go back. They discharged me saying I had to be 4 centimeters open at least, or be in more pain. So they said to come back. So I did. I literally went home, stayed there for a couple of hours, and then I'm like, no, I have to go to the hospital because the contractions were so extreme for me. They were the most throughout the whole labor experience, the pushing and all that. The contractions were the worst for me. They were so painful. I was trying to do it natural, but I actually ended up getting an epidural at 6 centimeters because it was just too painful for me. After I got the epidural, I was like in heaven. I was like, okay, this is nothing, this is good. So after I got the epidural, water broke. I didn't even realize the water broke. So it only broke partially. So nurse came back, and I guess she popped the rest of the water. So after that, I was there maybe like 3 more hours or so, and then they checked me again to see how dilated I was. So from 6, I went to like fully on. She was already coming out, and I didn't even feel it. Like I didn't even feel her trying to come out. So the last time they checked, I was already ready to go. They didn't even set up anything. And she's like, yeah, you're ready to push. And I'm like, okay. So that's what happened. It was really fast. She came out in like 3 pushes. She was already ready to come out. So it was really something special. Yeah, my boyfriend cut the umbilical cord. They do skin to skin. That's the best part. And then they take her to do all the measurements, all of her checkup stuff. So she didn't tear me. Well, actually she did. I got 2 tears, minor, very minor. I think they level them. Like there's like 4 different levels. I guess 4th is being the worst. Where I think I did get stitches, but I don't know. They didn't even tell me how many stitches I got. But she cut me in two different places. So but it wasn't bad. They're like, oh man, that's nothing. We've seen way worse. I did not poop. I was really concerned about that because I've seen so many videos saying like, oh, don't be surprised if you poop in the deliveries, which I didn't. So that was cool. Yeah, so my delivery was really easy, I guess you could say. I was discharged the next day. So she was born on the 17th. I got discharged on the 18th after they did all her exams, make sure she's fine. So after that, we went home, and let me tell you, it is painful after birth. Like after birth, like just to go to the restroom to pee, it burns. Like it's painful. Not as painful as a contraction, so you'll handle it. But I suggest like squatting and like really spreading it open, because if you don't want it to burn. So I'm gonna be showing you guys the things that they do give you at the hospital. So they gave me these, which is the mesh underwear, which I'm gonna open right now. And you could bring your own underwear too, but these are actually really comfortable, and I preferred them. I only wore them at the hospital. So this is them. And from this, I'll show you how to put on the stuff to take care of your wound down there, and how to like clean yourself, because at first the nurses go with you and show you how to do it, and then afterwards they show you, you're like pretty much on your own after that. So you have to really take care of yourself down there, because I heard, you know, it could get infected. You could end up getting like a fever from it, so it's pretty bad. So these are the mesh underwear that they give you. You could take your own also. They do give you like this long pad with, I think it has ice. I do have these that someone gave me, but I never used them because like I said, my cuts weren't that bad, so I wasn't really like in pain. The only time I was in pain was when I was going to the restroom. So they do have ice packs, and at the hospital I think I did get an ice pack for the first day, and then after I peed, I, you know, threw it away. But it's like this long pad, but after you go home you could use your own pad. The longest pad you could think of, like if you have a long pad, that's the best. The overnighters, I know at like Target, Walmart, wherever you go shopping, they do have these underwear where it's just, you could just wear an underwear and not even have to worry about a pad. But I didn't purchase those, so I just used regular pads. So you get your regular pad, you open it. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this, because you open it, you put it inside your mesh underwear like regularly. Once it's on there, hold on. So of course I'm not wearing it, but it's on there. You'll see it, right? After that, they do give you these witch hazel pads. And honestly, I'm not gonna open them, but they're just pads, and then you put like 3 of them stacked together. This I did purchase on my own, but at the hospital they give you some, so don't purchase some, not unless you're like, you had a really bad one and you need more recovery than I did. But honestly, just one of these was good enough for me. And actually, like, since it's wet, it's hard for your thing down there to heal because it is wet. So I don't really recommend these that much, not unless you're in pain and you really do need the witch hazel, which does help you cure. I mean, it helps you heal faster. But I actually stopped putting these on, and I actually healed better without them. So I mean, it's up to you what you want. So this one I will be giving it away to a friend of mine that is gonna give birth soon. So I'm gonna give these away to her. Another thing they do give you is this bottle, and this is like, this is good. This, you know, after you pee, this is the only thing you could use to clean yourself. So you put water in it, warm, hot, warm, cool, whichever your preference is, and then you squeeze it and then get all the junk out. And then with toilet paper, all you do is pat. Like, that's all you could do. You can't rub, you can't nothing, because then it really hurts, and then it might get infected. So I did want to actually purchase another one of these, because this is I kept one in my house, but then when I was running errands, like, because you have to do follow-up visits and stuff, I had to take this with me. So I wish I had 2 of them, to have one in my bag and then one here. But this is cool. Another thing that I am continue using is the stretch mark cream. So that's another thing. Another thing, I was breastfeeding I did it for a good 3 weeks, almost a month, but your girl could not do it because it was too painful. No joke, I'm gonna make another video about breastfeeding, because it is no joke. If your baby is not latching on correctly, it is gonna hurt, it is gonna cut you. You are gonna be in pain. So just FYI, I did use this, and I did take this with me to the hospital. They do give you a miniature one, like a mini version of this, but that's not enough. So for me, I'm glad that I took this with me, and I'm glad that I have this because this helps me even after pumping. I stopped breastfeeding and then I started pumping, but even pumping, when your nipples are, broken and like keep bleeding and stuff like that, you need this, even if you're pumping. So this I do recommend. Another thing, continue taking your vitamins. They do tell you to continue taking your vitamins, especially if you're breastfeeding. So after you do all that with your pad and your underwear, and you put this in the pad, and then you're all clean, this is what they give you for it not to itch or burn, or I guess it's a cleanser, like it's for discomfort. It cools, it comforts, and this is really good too. They did give me 2 of these. I asked for them though. So it depends on your hospital, but this is a lifesaver too because it helps you. It's really fresh. It refreshes down there. So I really like this. Another thing for your breast, that I did like, for me, was after breastfeeding or after pumping, I did stick these on my breast, and it helps cool it down, it helps it heal. So there it is. And then just for, you know, Hispanic and like a lot of Mexican moms, oh, you have to wear a faja, you have to wear all this because then you're gonna gain a lot of weight or whatever. I actually lost like 20-30 pounds from giving birth, and that's just because I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's weird because afterwards I started getting like stomach problems, so I think it's just part of the recovery. So I am losing a little bit of weight, but I did also get this, and this is not even in my size. This is a small and medium. I'm actually like a large and extra large, but it actually fits me, and this is really comforting. It actually, like, it's really comfortable. I don't have it on right now, but I will probably make another video on this because I really enjoyed it. And even if you're not pregnant, and even if you take this to the gym, you're good. This is actually really a good purchase. It's really expensive. I think I got it for like $50 at Target, but for me, my thing to spoil myself after pregnancy was this, because everybody kept telling me, you need to wear a faja, you need to wear something to tighten up your stomach, and if not, because it's gonna stay like that. And so I purchased this, and I wore it. I have been wearing it, and it is really comfortable. You could see a difference in your stomach when you wear it, and it's actually really good. So I did get this. So yeah, so another thing, guys, for me, when I was recovering, my feet did swell up really, 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 really bad. Like really bad. Like I've never seen my feet so swollen before in my life. So to help with that, I kept asking everybody, like, what do you do? Like, how do you get rid of this? I couldn't even walk to make my daughter a bottle because my feet were that swollen. Like, it was really gross and painful. It wasn't painful, but anyways, number one thing is to keep a rest. First of all, rest. They give you those 30 days or those 6 weeks for a reason, and it's because your body's recovering from giving birth. And I'm a Virgo, so I'm on the go all the time, and I had a lot of stuff to do. I had to go to the EDD office, I had to go to work, I had to fill out all kinds of papers because I do work and I do need money, and so I was busy. I didn't even get a chance to really rest. And then also making food, that's another thing. Microwavable food is your best friend. Having help whenever you sleep. I was sleep deprived for a couple of days. I maybe slept for like 2-3 hours. You have to adjust to their sleep. So that was something to get used to. I am still kind of sleep deprived. Like, it is hard because she's actually like a day sleeper, and then she wakes up in the night, so you have to get used to a lot of stuff. Of course, yeah, that will change, but just keep that in mind. For swelling of the feet, all you have to do is elevate them, put ice packs on them, eat celery. That's another thing that I did do, and I think it did help with that. Another person told me to put your feet in warm water with salt. I didn't do that, but I did take a warm bath. I was taking warm baths, and that actually helps, and it helps you relax yourself. So just take it easy. Those are my best tips for new moms to be, even if it's your third baby, fourth baby, whatever baby, you know. I think it does get easier after your second baby because you know what to expect. Well, this is my first baby, so it was really challenging. But it's all worth it, you know, because then at the end of the day, you have your baby with you, and yeah, so enjoy your baby as much as you can. I know they're little, and you know, my baby's actually going through gases right now, so she is a little fuzzy at times, but you have to remember that they're only going to be babies for a short time, and time flies, so enjoy them as much as you can. So anyways, guys, so that's my video for today. I like I said, next video I'm probably gonna do one on breastfeeding, because yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them out there, but I'll just show you, I'll just be talking about like my experience. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.